Hi, friends. It is Laura Fudge, and I feel called on today, Valentine's Day, to talk a little bit about some personal development stuff. This is some deep stuff I really want to talk about. And it's kind of been on my mind, as you can, I don't know if you've seen, I made a couple posts recently talking about how you need to be more committed to your vision in life than you are committed to your bullshit. And, but I think, especially today on Valentine's Day, talking about love and self-love, I want to talk about how we need to love our bullshit too. We need to love and be aware and be friends with the crap that we carry. So real quick, we already do love our bullshit. We do really, really love our bullshit, to the sense that we will sabotage our futures because we find so much comfort in our crap. We find so much comfort and knowledge and identity in the stuff that we've gone through. And it's really important when we can recognize our behavior and ask ourselves consistently, am I in line with my vision or am I in line with my bullshit? And so this little video today, I want to talk about actually loving your bullshit and loving what you've gone through and being able to pull value from it. Because this is something that I have done personally on very deep levels consistently over the last decade. So I'm coming from a place of knowledge and experience here, but I'm also hoping to be a voice to people to let you know that part of self-love is loving your whole self. Loving all the crap that you've gone through, loving all of the stuff you've endured, all of the bad habits that you have, all of the tendencies that you have to self-sabotage. Honestly, you need to love it. You need to love those things about yourself. So, one thing in particular, especially the training I went to 2 weeks ago for the Beyond Circumstances training, we talked about this idea of integrity. And when we stand in integrity, that means that we stand with our word. Whatever we say we're going to do, we follow through. And it's about, being so upfront and honest with ourselves, even to the point when we, if we fall through, we can show up and stand up in our truth. So sometimes that's about being aware and open with our BS. So I want to personally talk about how one big thing for me was my finances. I've been in debt basically ever since I had a credit card, and I would ignore it for a long time just hoping it would go away, but that's not really standing in integrity. But it actually became really painful for me to stand in integrity with my finances, because for me to admit my debt, deep down subconsciously, I realized that for me to stand in integrity with my finances, I had to stand in integrity with the crap that I had gone through, with the pain that I had endured that caused me to spend so much money, that caused me to essentially have a shopping addiction, that caused me to try and fill the void of pain with a new purse, with clothes, with makeup, with all these things. Shopping became my numbing agent. And that was another reason why I decided to become sober, because I was once again hiding and running away from my pain. But thank goodness, drinking didn't have any lasting consequences on my life, not like being in debt has had lasting consequences. So I want to talk about how, for me to love myself fully, I have to love my debt. I have to love everything I've gone through. I have to be so intimate and so aware of my bullshit, because what I want to do in life is so much greater than the crap I've gone through. What I want to do in life is so much more profound than any of the pain I've endured. So I need to be so aware of the bullshit that I carry around, the excuses that I have for why I spend money recklessly, or I had in the past. And I need to stand up and dance with my BS so I can move forward and commit to a bigger vision. So while I talk about, you must be more committed to your vision than you are to your bullshit, you also have to be aware and love your bullshit. Kind of like an ex-boyfriend. You can love an ex-boyfriend and be done with it and, hold him at a arm's length, but being aware of what you've learned from that ex-boyfriend is really helpful. And being aware of how they affect your life is really helpful. But in your heart that you want to be committed to the future relationships that you have. You want to be committed to what is in front of you. And that's honestly kind of what goes on in on our own selves. We see in our past the pain that we've endured, but we also can be in love and committed to our future and not let our past manipulate us and sabotage everything. So yeah, I just wanted to come and talk about those things. I'm working on finding a way to help people, guide people through coming to terms with their crap and pull out their personal values that they've learned from those things, learning more about ourselves and what we find valuable and what our goals are and our vision for the world is typically related to the stuff that we've gone through. So yeah, let me know if this is helpful. I hope it resonates with people and helps them to have a better idea about self-love, including the crap that we have within ourselves. So yeah, have a phenomenal Valentine's Day. Happy weekend, friends. Bye.